All right, once again, we are live here in Buchanan County, Virginia, Southern Gap Outdoor Adventure. Take a look. These are the vehicles that you're going to see. Once people get here, they park their car, and then they have these amazing RVs and campers, and they get on their UTVs and their ATVs and their dirt bikes, and they're out having some fun with all these beautiful trails. Want to introduce you to Billy Campbell. Billy is the owner of Southern Gap Outdoor Adventure. Beautiful destination. Billy, first of all, thanks for hosting us.
Oh, we thank you for coming. We're glad to have you.
I mean, you are up here literally on the top of the world.
We're on top of the world. You can see all of Southwest Virginia from up here.
It is beautiful. So tell me how you got started in this.
Okay, back in 2012, late 2012, we were working with the county on a development project here on top of the mountain. That was a reclaimed surface mine, and we were doing redevelopment areas for them, and there was an area up here that we took an opportunity to try to do some recreational development, and me and my partner came in and we actually started the campground here, and the trails were starting about that time, spearhead trails that came over here and started and opened up a small portion of trails here on top of the mountain. And when we built the campground and the trails, we also then partnered with the county to develop the visitor center here. And what we wanted to do was, at that time there was no camping in Buchanan County other than at the very edge at the Break Center State Park, so we really didn't have the opportunity to have people come in and stay overnight in RVs, tents, or cabins. And so for about a year we constructed it, and we opened in May of 2013, and it's been a blast. We've had visitors from all 50 states, and I think 4 or 5 countries come and stay with us over the past 3 years. So.
Oh my goodness. And when you come up to the entrance, this beautiful grand visitor center, absolutely gorgeous, and you said that's what you were going for. You wanted to build something that people were going to talk about.
Yeah, it's shock and awe is what we
wanted. You got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, we wanted a place more. We wanted a cornerstone that our community could be proud to show off what we are here. So what the concept of the visitor center we have in here, we have animals that you will find all over through Buchanan County right now. We have all of those on display inside the visitor center, and we have some electronic kiosk in there that you can look at what else the county has to offer in the visitor center as well. And then we've got some heirlooms, almost in a museum type setting. We have quilts, and we have local arts and crafts vendors come in and actually consign items in our camp store. And what we wanted everyone to be able to bring their families in when they come and visit, and this is where they can showcase and say this is what Buchanan County is all about. So that was the idea of the visitor centers.
It is beautiful. And of course I met families from Ohio, from Illinois that are out there. They've got their kids with them. They're all set up. They've been here for a week or so. They've got the campgrounds. You've also got these cabins, which was what I got to stay in. I mean, these cabins are beautiful, so nice.
Well, thank you. The cabins we've got constructed right now, they're our little house on the prairie cabin.
Yeah.
We've got 3 layouts that have full-size bunk beds that you could actually sleep 10 in it if you're cozy.
Yeah.
And then we've got 2 cabins that have queen-size bunk beds and some pull-out sofas, and all the cabins have a loft in them, just like Laura and Mary Ingalls had to get up in. You have to put the ladder and get up to the top, and it's an adventure. The kids love that. But we have those cabins, and the campground is also permitted to keep growing. So we hope over the next few years we're able to keep adding more cabins and adding more RV spots. So that's the goal. This was dipping our toe in the water, and right now we like how the water feels. So we're going to keep moving on. So.
And I love that you really get to experience that. Now, a lot of people bring their own UTVs, ATVs, and dirt bikes, like you said, but other people can rent them. You can get that experience, which is so much fun. So we want to show you this awesome video. As soon as we got here, you said, you guys need to go change. We're going to get you some helmets, and here we go. Tell me about these tours.
Well, we've got trails all over here. Like I said, the trails, the Spearhead Trails, which is the state unit that has trails all over southwestern Virginia. We're at the Coal Canyon Spearhead Trail. This is the trailhead for it. And from this point, you can get on about 220 miles of ATV, motorcycle, UTV trails all around us, and it's wonderful riding. We have everything from forested riding to riding on reclaimed surface mines. We have mud holes that we can go through.
Oh yeah, you got mud holes.
Definitely have
we
mud
found
holes.
that out.
And the unique thing about these trails too is they also go through our elk wildlife habitat. So not only when you're out on the trails do you have fun on the dirt and rock climbing and doing all kinds of things there, but you see a variant of wildlife around here, from bears to elk to deer to foxes. All kinds of things can be seen up through here. But the trails are one of the things that kind of set us above the rest. We have, like, that's where most of the people come here, and we hook them we get them here with the trails and we hook them with the wildlife and the personalities of the people around here. So that's what we try to do. So.
Yeah, you stopped along the way and showed us some beauty spots, and you said, I mean, that's one thing. You know these trails like the back of your hand.
Yeah, I'm blessed to have been able to walk most of them and hang ribbons to say that's where the trails are going to go. And we found spots that us as locals know where you can come up here and see. Like I said, this is the top of the world, and over my shoulder you can see all the way to Norton, Virginia from here. You can see into Kentucky, the highest point in Kentucky. And we wanted to get these spots where you could see, and it's not down in the hollow so much, and just to allow our locals to come up and everyone that's coming here to take part of it. We've had people comment that they've traveled all over the West. We've had people that are from the West that were going to Nag's Head to vacation. Now they're stopping here. We've had repeaters come back over and over and over again. So we think that's the kind of beauty that we can offer.
I love it. And some of the trails are really easy. You don't have to be advanced. And then others, like the ones Billy took us down and going up these rocks, it was crazy. And then last night, you guys, you had some music in here, which was awesome. It's part of Southern Gap Sessions.
Yeah, Southern Gap Sessions we do on the third Thursday of every month. And with this month we had to do a little bit of scheduling change, but the third Thursday night of every month we have a local artist, Sandy Stiltner. She comes up and plays for our residents that stay in their campground, or the people that are in the county or in local people can come over and watch. And she does folk music and some of the things. She's a local songwriter and she plays her own music, and it's been very nice. It's a very intimate setting, and you can come in and listen to her. She talks and tells the stories about how she songwrites. So that's a great little event that we have coming up there too. And then we have a lot of things to get into. I mean, one of the things that we have at the end of this month, we basically have the Woodstock for UTVs and ATVs. So at the very end of the month, on the last weekend of the month, we're going to be doing a whole lot up here.
There's a lot going on, certainly a lot to talk about. Billy, we want to thank you again. As you can see, check out this video. I don't know if we could show you. We got all these folks coming through, enjoying the day here. Billy has also donated to our Freebie Friday. So we have a huge giveaway coming up at the end of the show. You'll want to stay tuned to that, but you can see all the fun and adventure that's happening here at Southern Gap Outdoor Adventure. For more information, you can always check out their website. You can learn more about the camping. You can learn more about the cabins, and you too can start your adventure here in Buchanan County, Virginia. All right, we're going to take a break. We're back with more of Daytime live from the wild side right after this.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by